All right, so today, assuming your lab 0102 is kind of done and ready to move on to the next step, we're going to work on lab 0201. Okay, so you can get to lab 0201, and I'm going to make a helper video to get everyone started on lab 0201. The first thing that you will need to do for 0201 is you're going to need to install the software that we did yesterday. So yesterday I recorded a video, lecture on MongoDB, Jumpstart, and not only was there theory in there, but there was also like registering for Mongo Atlas, you downloaded Compass, you downloaded Mongo Shell, you connected your Compass GUI into Atlas. Okay. So number one, you got to watch this video and get your software set up. Okay, if your software is not set up, you're not ready. You're not ready for 0201. So number one, watch this video. Number two, okay, there is a MongoDB quick start. Check this out. This is a file that will help you with this lab. Okay, this lab. You know, if you look at MFlix, it has different collections, comments, movies, sessions, theaters, users. And I just start throwing all these requirements at you. Okay, I will tell you this lab is very different than the last lab. The last lab, I've kind of like coded everything with you, and I just asked you to make changes. Okay, this one is less instructor guided. This one is like, hey, I'm going to give you the tools. And then I'm going to give you some tools to kind of look into how to write these queries. Using these tools, figure out how to write the queries. Okay? This Mongo Shell Quick Start, if you kind of scroll down, shows you how to insert documents. We did some of that yesterday. Wait, why does that say insert one? That should obviously be insert many. Derp. Okay, then it goes on to showing you how to query documents. Okay, find all the documents with the name of hat, find all the contacts called Mickey Mouse. Okay, so this begins to expand on that find command because yesterday, let's face it, I think I got about that complex. I think I got about these first two find commands, but you're going to be writing more complex find commands. And this document will show you how to do that. So here's another more complex find command. Find all the products that have a price of $5 or more. So notice there is a greater than or equal to. Are all the products with a category of hats or shoes. So there's $GTE, there's $in. These are query operators. This link right here will show you the query operators. So these query selectors, if something is greater than or equal to, if something is in an array, if something is less than or equal to, not equal to, or not in. So here's a whole lot of operators that I did not cover yesterday. But on using the docs, guess what you're going to have to do? Using the docs, you're going to have to scan the docs and figure out what you need to do. And just like on an if statement, I mean, these are if statements. These are if statements written in Mongo, right? You've all written if statements before. You know greater than or equal to versus greater than versus not equal to. You guys have written these kinds of queries before programmatically, just not using Mongo Shell. Okay, so this should all be familiar, just a different syntax. Okay, that's why this isn't like the craziest, hardest assignment, because you've done all of this, right? An and operator. You understand an and, you understand an or operator. Okay, and if there's anything you don't understand, maybe you don't understand not. Well, guess what? You can click on it and read the docs. Okay, so I guess my point is this quick start document that's located here, this is going to be your friend. Okay, read through this read how to query documents. Really, this link right here is really where it's at. Okay? In fact, this I'm going to add to the assignment because up here I give you some references. Okay, this is the MongoDB command cheat sheet. Okay, and I will say reference and bookmark the query and projection operators. I'm going to put it right in the lab. Turn it into a link. Okay, so you don't have to dig for it. It is right there. Okay, that is going to be the answer. You know, it's going to help you answer all of these queries, at least to get started. And again, if you get stuck, I'm here to help. That's why you will ask a question. Okay, so between the quick start, the query projection operators, and last but not least, the cheat sheet. These three kind of references right here, the quick start, the cheat sheet, the query and projection operators, okay? These are the docs that will help you fulfill this lab. Okay? And any questions, please ask. Any questions off the top before I let you get started? Yes, Tim.
I'm just trying to figure out like part of the.
I can help you. Yeah. No. Tim had a question on one specific thing. I was gonna sit down with him and help him through it. Okay. All right. Let's get to work. Another question. Yeah.
Well, not about this.
Not about this. Okay.
The